head of source des UN vote on a resolution to condemn President Donald Trump's decision to move our embassy in Israel to Jerusalem, a smug diplomat called the United States a blatant bully, not one to roll over and take such disrespect. US ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley shut him up with one perfect sentence. US ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley and President Donald Trump left stock image of Muslim men right photo credit Nikki Haley Twitter Valérie Charifulin TASS Getty Images in a tweet on Wednesday Reuters Michelle Nichols referred to a senior diplomat from a Muslim country who reacted to a letter from a head of source des UN vote. A senior diplomat from a Muslim country, speaking on condition of anonymity. SID of Nikki Haley's letter, stat resort to such blatant bullying only when they know they do not have a moral or legal argument to convince others. Nichols tweeted, a senior diplomat from a Muslim country, speaking on condition of anonymity, SID of Nikki Haley's letter, stat resort to such blatant bullying only when they know they do not have a moral or legal argument to convince others. https://t.co/x86igdil Michelle Nichols Michelle Nichols December 20, 2017 Haley immediately fired back, writing, actually it is when a country is tired of being taken for granted. Actually it is when a country is tired of being taken for granted. Nikki Haley Nikki Haley December 20, 2017 Indeed, the US has allowed other foreign bodies at the end to take advantage of our generosity for far too long, and taxpayers have had enough. This smug Muslim diplomat and others like them would do well too. Consider the fact that the majority of the UN funding comes from the US. It's a bit difficult to see how we could be bullying other countries when, quite literally, we are the ones paying their tab. Bullies typically take money, not supply it. US ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley is not about to let America be insulted by another country and promptly shot back at a Muslim nation's diplomat for calling the US a bully. In a tweet on Wednesday, Reuters Michelle Nichols referred to a senior diplomat from a Muslim country who reacted to a letter from a head of source des UN vote on a resolution to condemn the US decision to move the embassy in Israel to Jerusalem. The unnamed diplomat complained about America's blatant bullying, but Haley shot right back with a tweet in response. Source: BPR. Haley also tweeted that the US would be taking names during Thursday's vote, which is aimed at getting President Trump to withdraw his decision to move the US embassy, ultimately recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The General Assembly is considering a resolution about President Trump's recent decision on Jerusalem, Haley wrote in the letter. As you consider your vote, he wants you to know that the President and US take this vote personally. She added that 22 years ago, the US Congress declared that Jerusalem should be recognized as the capital of Israel and that the US Embassy should be located in Jerusalem. President Trump affirmed that declaration by officially recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, the Jerusalem resolution to be presented to the General Assembly on Thursday is similar, although not identical, to the one presented to the Security Council last week. In the Security Council vote, the United States vetoed the United Nations Security Council draft resolution that was proposed by Egypt and called for the reversal of Mr. Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. The vote was held in response to Mr. Trump's announcement earlier this month that the US recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital. After the vote, US Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley said the US does not veto resolution lightly and that this was her first veto, that it stood for American sovereignty and its role in the Middle East peace process. Source: CBS News. President Donald Trump praised Nikki Haley's backbone during his cabinet meeting at the White House on Wednesday, saying, "He likes the message that Nikki sent yesterday at the United Nations, for all of the nations that take our money and then they vote against at the Security Council, or they vote against potentially at the Assembly." Trump continued, "They take hundreds of millions of dollars and even billions of dollars and then they vote against. Well, we're watching those votes, warning, let them vote against. We'll save a law, we don't care. But this isn't like it used to be where they could vote against you and then you pay them hundreds of millions of dollars and nobody knows what they're doing." Indeed, the Obama-era policy of shelling out billions whilst letting the rest of the world walk all over us is officially dead. If the and foreign countries want US aid, they better realize that there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Donald J. Trump. Share the story and leave a comment by clicking one of the buttons below. Follow us on Facebook at Mad World News.